Welcome to my channel. Today we'll discuss the June 2025 monthly current affairs. So in this video I'll discuss all the topic of June month of 2025 top 200 current affairs. So this is very important for all competitive exam. So before starting the video, I request you, those who are new to this channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the daily notification. And also please like and share this video. So now let's start the video. So first segment is appointments current affairs in June 2025. Question number 1. Appointed as the President of the Confederation of Indian Industry for the 2025-26 is Rajiv Menani, the Chairman and the CEO of EY India Company. Number 2, appointed as the Senior Vice President of Instamart, the quick commerce arts of the Swiggy Company is Ankit Jain. Next, question number 2. Number 3, appointed as the Chairman of the Central Board of Direct Taxes CBDT is Robi Agarwal. Question number 4, appointed as the Senior Air Staff Officer of the Western Air Command WAC is Air Marshal Jasbir Singh Man. Question number 5, appointed as the Commander-in-Chief of the Andaman and Nicobar Command is Lieutenant General Dinesh Singh Rana. And CINCAN is India's only integrated tri-service command. Question number 6. Appointed as the chairman of the Tata Chemicals is S. Padmanabhan. Question number 7. Appointed as the MD, Managing Director and CEO, Chief Executive Officer of the Central Bank of India is Kalyan Kumar. Question number 8. Appointed as the MD, Managing Director and CEO, Chief Executive Officer of the Union Bank of India is Avesh Pandey. Question number 9. Appointed as the President and the CEO of Hinduja Global Solution Americas is Venkatas Korala. Next, question number 10. Reappointed as the Prime Minister of Portugal is Luis Montenegro. Next, question number 11. Appointed as the Global Ambassador of the Roberto Coin Italian fine jewelry brand is actress Dakota Johnson. Question number 12. Appointed as the CEO of Deutsche Bank India GCC is Stephen Schaffer. Next, question number 13. Elected as the President of the 80th session of the United Nations General Assembly UNGA is German Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock. Next, 14. Become the new President of Poland is Karol Nawrocki. 15. Elected as the President of South Korea is Lee Jae-myung. Number 16. First Global Ambassador for the Miss World organization is Sudha Reddy. 17. First woman Navy officer appointed as the President ADD camp is Yashasvi Solanki. Next, question number 18. First female officer to be appointed as the ADD camp to a governor in India is Squadron Leader Monisha Padhi. The prestigious appointment made by the Mizoram Governor Dr. Haribabu Khambadipati. Number 19. Appointed as the Director General of Defence Estate is Soilendra Nath Gupta. 20. Appointed as the new chairman of the Fertilizer Association of India is Shailesh C. Mehta. 21. Appointed as the new Chief Financial Officer CFO of the UCO Bank is Sumit Khandalwal. 22. Appointed as the chairman of the Economic Advisor Council to the Prime Minister is S. Mahendra Dev. 23. Appointed as the chairman and the managing director CMD of the TVS Motor is Sudarshan Vanu. 24. Become the new CEO Ashirvad Finocrep is Roy Varghese and CEO is Unnakrishnan Janardhan. Next, 25. Appointed as the director of the Prime Minister Museum and Library is Ashwini Lohani. 26. Appointed as a brand ambassador for the Dettol new icy cool product range is Mahendra Singh Dhoni. 27. Appointed as the interim MD and CEO of LIC for 3 months is Satpal Banu. Next, 28. Appointed as a part-time member of the 16th Finance Commission is T. Ravi Shankar, the Deputy Governor of RBI. 29. Appointed as the Deputy Chief of the Army Staff Strategy is Lieutenant General Rajiv Ghai. 30. Appointed as the MD, Managing Director and CEO, Chief Executive Officer of Axis Max Life Insurance Limited is Sumit Madan. Next, 31. Appointed as the new CEO and the MD of Life Insurance Corporation LIC is D. Doraisamy. 29. Appointed as the Deputy Chief Executive Officer of the SBI General Insurance is Arif Khan. 30. Appointed as the Global Ambassador for Esports World Cup 2025 is footballer Cristiano Ronaldo. Next, question number 31. Appointed as the MD of the Sun Pharmaceutical is Kriti Gonarkar. Next, 32. Appointed as the MD of the City India Solution is Ganesh Baliga. 33. Appointed as the Global Brand Ambassador of the Maldives Tourism is Katrina Kaif. 34. Appointed as the MD, Managing Director and the Head for the Meta in India is Arun Srinivasan. Next, 35. Amitabh Kant, the former Niti Aayog CEO and the retired 1980 batch of IAS officers, stepped down as the India's G20 Sherpa after serving in the role of 3 years beginning in July 2022. 36. Elected as the President of the International Big Cat Alliance during the first assembly held in New Delhi is Bhupendra Yadav, the Union Minister for Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Hello everyone. तो अग्रवाल एग्ज़ाम कार्ड आपके लिए लेके आया है एसएससी जनरल स्टडी को स्ट्रॉन्ग बनाने का परफेक्ट सोल्यूशन, द एसएससी फतेह कॉम्बो। इस कॉम्बो में आपको 2 बुक इंपॉर्टेंट बुक मिलता है। पहला है स्टैटिक जीके टेक्स्ट बुक और दूसरा है जनरल स्टडीज़ क्वेश्चन बैंक बुक। सो स्टैटिक जीके टेक्स्ट बुक पे हर चैप्टर के साथ क्लियर कॉन्सेप्ट, इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्ट दिया गया है और हर चैप्टर का टॉपिक को सिंपल लैंग्वेज में एक्सप्लेन कर दिया गया है और लेटेस्ट एग्जाम ट्रेंड के अकॉर्डिंग ही नया टॉपिक फैक्ट ऐड कर दिया गया है। और दूसरा बुक जनरल स्टडीज़ क्वेश्चन बैंक बुक, इस पर आपको मार्च 2025 तक का सभी इम्पोर्टेंट प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन दिया गया है और इस बुक पे आपको चैप्टर वाइज, टाइप वाइज और एग्ज़ाम वाइज अरेंज करके दिया हुआ है इस बुक पे। तो इस बुक को कैसे यूज़ करें, तो पहले आपको स्टैटिक जीके टेक्स्ट बुक से एक चैप्टर का पढ़ना है और बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट और इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट को अच्छी तरह से समझना और याद करना है। उसके बाद जो चैप्टर हो जाने के बाद आपको क्वेश्चन बैंक से उसका चैप्टर का प्रीवियस ईयर तुरंत प्रैक्टिस करना होगा। इससे आपको क्या होगा कि जनरल स्टडीज़ का सभी सेक्शंस में आपको आप स्ट्रॉन्ग कमांड बनेगा और स्टैटिक जीके और एसएससी जीके क्वेश्चन को आप स्पीड और एक्यूरेसी के साथ सॉल्व कर पाओगे। सो पहले अटेम्प्ट को एसएससी को क्रैक करने के लिए आपका स्ट्रॉन्ग चांस बनेगा। सो इस दोनों बुक आप हिंदी और इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज पे आप मिल जाएगा। सो बुक को ख़रीदने के लिए मैं डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स पे इस लिंक को ऐड कर दूंगा जहाँ से आप इस दोनों बुक को ख़रीद सकते हैं। तो इससे आपको एसएससी जीके को बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग और अच्छा कमांड बनेगा। सो नाउ लेट्स बैक टू द वीडियो। नेक्स्ट सेगमेंट इज अवार्ड्स एंड ऑनर्स। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, crowned the 72nd Miss World 2025 is Opala Sucheta Changaresi of Thailand, and become the runner-up of the Miss World 2025 is Haset Darize Adamasu is of Ethiopia. Second runner-up is Maja Khaladza of Poland, and it was held at the Hitesh Exhibition Center, Hyderabad, Telangana. Number 2, won the 2025 Scrapple National Spelling Bee is Faizan Zaki, a 13 years old Indian American student. And by correcting the spelling of the word eclaircissement, meaning enlightenment and or clarification. Next, question number 3. Honored with the Global Leadership Award by the US India Strategic Partnership Forum is Kumar Mangalam Birla, the chairman of the Aditya Birla Group, at the 8th Annual Leadership Summit in Washington, D.C., USA. Question number 4. Honored with the prestigious Dostoevsky Star Award to Javed Akhtar. Next, he was chosen for the honor in recognition of his remarkable influence on the cultural heritage and literacy dialogue. Question number 5. Conferred with the Srimant Shankar Deva Award by the Government of Assam to Dr. Sonal Mansingh, a renowned Indian classical dancer and cultural icon. Question number 6. Conferred with the Sairaf's highest civilian honor, Order of Marcos III to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. 7. Won the prestigious 2025 Food Planet Prize to a Swedish startup NetroCapt. Number 8. Awarded with the Digital Payment Award 2024-25 by the Department of Finance Service, Ministry of Finance for an exceptional effort in the promoting the digital payment and the financial inclusion nationwide. His winner is India Post Payment Bank. Next, question number 9. Won the Jury Award for the Best Commission Film at the prestigious Annecy International Animation Festival 2025 in France is Desi Dawn, an animated film by the renowned Indian filmmaker Suresh Ariat. Next, question number 10. Honored with the prestigious Dostoevsky Star Award to actor Javed Akhtar. Next, question number 11. First Indian to win the Royal Society of the Chemistry of Parkin Prize is Kolkata scientist Subrata Sen for upcoming with the breakthrough of the technique called alternative electrolysis. Question number 12. West Bengal has won the prestigious ISPAD 2025 award for the International Society for Pediatric and Adolescent Diabetes for its innovative work in the pediatric diabetes care and the prevention type of 1 diabetes in children. And Dr. Sujoy Ghosh of the SSKM Hospital, known for the contribution to the pediatric endocrinology, will be received the award in Canada in November this year. Next, 13. Kerala Sahitya Academy Award was announced for the 2024 Literary Award honoring both the new and the established Malayalam writers across the 14 category, including novel, poetry, short story, drama, essay, biography and more. And question number 14. Inducted into the ICC Hall of Fame to Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Matthew Hayden, Hasim Amla, Graham Smith, Daniel Vitri, Sarah Taylor and Sana Mir. And it was launched by the ICC in Dubai in 2nd January 2009. And total number of ICC Hall of Fame inducted till June 2025 is 122. And Indian players has been inducted into the ICC Hall of Fame is 11 players. And first Indian to was Bishan Singh Bedi and first woman was Diana Dojolji. Next segment is sports current affairs. Question number 1. Henrik Klassen of South Africa has announced his retirement from international cricket. Question number 2. Glenn Maxwell of Australia has announced his retirement from one-day international after 13 years of career. Next, question number 3. IPL 2025 winner is Royal Challenger Bangalore RCB, and the runner-up of the IPL 2025 is Punjab Kings, and the orange cap winner is Sai Sudarshan of Gujarat Titans, scored 759 runs in 15 matches, and purple cap is Prasida Krishna of GT, and the most valuable player MVP is Surya Kumar Yadav of Mumbai Indians. Amazing player of the tournament is Sai Sudarshan, and the player of the match in the final is Kunal Pandya of Royal Challenger Bangalore, and the Fair Play Award 2025 IPL is Chennai Super Kings CSK. Next, question number 4. The number of medals won by India at the 4th Thailand Open International Boxing Tournament 2025 is 8 medal, including 2 gold medal, 1 silver medal, and 5 bronze medal. Question number 5. ICC UEFA Champions League title for the first time is Paris Saint-Germain PSG. Number 6. Piyush Chawla of India has announced his retirement from all format of cricket. Question number 7. On the 13th Norway Chess Tournament men's is Magnus Carlsen of Norway, and the women's single is Anna Mozuchuk of Ukraine, and it was held as the Stavanger city in Norway. And the third position men's singles is D. Gukesh of India, and D. Gukesh is the current world champions of chess 2024, and the third position of women's is Kanaru Hampi of India. Next, question number 8. On the 6th Stephen Avagan Memorial Chess Tournament 2025 is Grandmaster Arvind Chintavaram, and this tournament was held in Jarmuk, Armenia. Next, question number 9. England Cricket Board ECB and the BCCI Board of Cricket Council of India has renamed the India-England Test Series as the Anderson Tendulkar Trophy, replacing the Patodi Trophy based in England and the Anthony D. Mallow Trophy used in India. Number 10. Name the ICC Men's and Women's Player of the Month for May 2025 is Mohammad Wasi of UAE and Cole Tryson of South Africa. Next, question number 11. On the men's singles title of the French Open 2025 is Carlos Alcaraz of Spain, and the runner-up is Jannik Sinner of Italy. And on the women's singles titles as the French Open 2025 is Coco Gauff of USA, and the runner-up of the women's singles title in the French Open is Aryna Sabalenka of Belarus. 12. On the 2 major honors of the PSA Awards 2024-25, the Women's Challenger Player Season of the and the Women's Player of the Session is Indian 17 years old squash player Anas Singh. Number 13. Inducted into the ICC Hall of Fame, Mahendra Singh Dhoni of India, Matthew Hayden of Australia, Hasim Amla and the Grand Slam of South Africa, Daniel Vettori of New Zealand, Sarah Taylor of England women's team, and Sana Mir of Pakistan women's team. Number 14. Nicholas Puran of West Indies has announced his retirement from international cricket. Question number 15. On the gold and the women's 10-kilometer race at the Austrian Racewalk Championship is Innsbruck is Priyanka Goswami. Number 16. On the 2025 UEFA Nations League title winner is Portugal for the second time, won by 5-3 penalty shootout, and the runner-up is Spain national team, and the player of the finals is Nuno Mendes of Portugal, and the top goal scorer of the tournament is Victor Gyökeres of 9 goals of Sweden, and the final was held at the Allianz Arena in Munich, Germany. Next, question number 17. Made history by winning the gold medal in the women's medal of the physique up to 155 cm category at the South Asian Bodybuilding Championship 2025 is Ajik Hiliang from Arunachal Pradesh, and this tournament was held in the Thimphu, Bhutan. Number 18, BCCI has formed a committee to draft the comprehensive guidelines for the conducting safe and orderly celebration event. The decision was made at the 28th Apex Council meeting. Question number 19, 2023-25 ICC World Test Championship. The champion of the WTC final is South Africa for the first time. And the ICC World Test Championship 2023-25 runner-up is Australia. And the South Africa has defeated Australia by 5 wickets to win their first World Test Championship. And the final was held at the Lord's Stadium in London from 11 to 15 June 2025. Next, question number 20, ISSF, International Shooting Sports Federation, Shooting World Cup Munich 2025, and the number of medals won by India is 4 medals, including 2 gold medals and 2 bronze medals. And the rank of India in the medal tally is 3rd. And the first rank is China with 7 medals, including 4 gold, 1 silver, 2 bronze medal. And the Indian gold medalists are Suruchi Singh, women's 10-meter air pistol, and Arya Borse and Arjun Babuta 10-meter air mixed title. Question number 21, won the maiden ultimate table tennis title, defeated the Jaipur Patriot in the season 6 grand finale is U Mumba. 22, 2025 ICC Women's ODI World Cup will be held in the 30th September to 2nd November 2025 across India and Sri Lanka, and India is the official host and Sri Lanka will host the Pakistan matches. 23, won the second professional in the super welterweight bout at the Madison Square Garden, New York is Indian boxer Nishant Dev. Question number 24, won the women's singles ITF Z200 Gladbach title 2025 tennis in Germany is India's Maya Rajeswaran. Next, question number 25, India's archers continued their strong performance, finishing at the top of the medal table at the Archery Asia Cup 2025 is Singapore Leg 2 with a total 9 medals, 2 gold, 6 silver, 1 bronze medal. Next, 26, won the women's singles ITF Z200 Gladbach title is Maya Rajeswaran, and it was held in Germany. Now the next segment is First in India in the World Current Affairs. Question number 1, First Artificial Intelligence AI Special Economic Zone in Nava Raipur, Chhattisgarh, and it was developed by the RackBank Data Centers Private Limited with an investment of 1000 crore to boost the AI research and technology. Number 2, youngest Indian and the second youngest in the world to complete the 7 summits challenge by climbing the highest peak of each 7 continent at just 16 years old is Vishwanath Karthikeya Padakanti. Next, 3, first cricketer to score 9,000 T20 runs for a single franchisee with the RCB club is Virat Kohli. Number 4, India's first indigenous AI multimodal language model for the Indian language has launched at the Bharat Jan Summit in the New Delhi, named the Bharat Jan. Number 5, India to build the first ever polar research vessel indigenously by Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineering and the Norway's Kongsberg, Oslo. Number 6, India's first Vande Bharat maintenance depot under the construction at the Bhagat Ki Koti, Jagatpur, Rajasthan. Question number 7, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated the world's highest railway arch bridge over the Chenab River in Jammu and Kashmir. marking a major achievement in the India's infrastructure development, and developed by the project worth of over 46,000 crore in Jammu and Kashmir. Number 9, India's first e-waste eco park to be built in Holambi Kalan in North Delhi. It will be built on the 11.4 acre under the public-private partnership model, and design and build and the finance and the operate and the transfer approach for a concession period of 15 years. Next, question number 9. India's first underwater museum and the artificial coral reef will be developed around the decommissioned warship of INS Guldar near the Nivati rocks at the Vangula in Sindhudurg district in Maharashtra. Number 10. First foreign corporate to list the green bonds on the NSE International Exchange GIFT City is DFC Bank. Next, question number 11. Become the first ever Feni to receive a geographical indication GI tag is Ozo Feni, produced by the Kazar Distillery in Nayora village. Number 12. First in India's first Nifty International EFT to tap the digital economic launched by Grow Mutual Fund, Grow Nifty India Internet EFT, and aiming to track the Nifty India Internet Index on the focus of the internet first companies across the like e-commerce, fintech, digital payment and the entertainment. Question number 13. India's first dedicated cyber security center for the cooperative bank named Sahakar Surakha. It is located in Basi in Navi Mumbai. And the Maharashtra State Cooperative Bank MSC Bank has launched this. Question number 14. Appointed as the ADAD camp of the President Draupadi Murmu, a Lieutenant Commander SSB Solanki. Number 15. Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnav has inaugurated the India's largest Gati Shakti cargo terminal in Manesar in Gurugram, Haryana. Next, 16. India's first American provost of the Massachusetts Institute of Technology MIT is Professor Ananta Chandrasekharan. Number 17. India's first seamless fixed wireless 5G solution with the fiber-like speed using the 5G radio technology by BSNL soft launch Quantum 5G FWA in Hyderabad. Number 18. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has flagged off the export of the first made in Bihar diesel locomotive to Guyana from Marhauda diesel locomotive plant in Sarahan district. Number 19. Adani New Industries Limited has commissioned India's first off-grid 5 megawatt green hydrogen pilot plant in Kutch, Gujarat, powered by entire solar energy. 20. First Indian astronaut to visit the NASA's International Space Station is Sudhanshu Shukla, second Indian ever in space following Rakesh Sharma's 1984 mission. And the EXAM-4 spacecraft carrying the 4 astronauts docked with the International Space Station ISS at the 4:30 p.m. IST. Now the next segment is summits and the conferences current affairs. Number 1. India has been elected as the member of the Economic and Social Council of the United Nations for the 2-year term for 2026 to 2028, and reflecting its growing role in the global sustainable development. Number 2. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has chaired the 6th Governing Council meeting of the NIIF, National Investment and Infrastructure Fund in New Delhi, where the discussion focused on the NIF's current performance, strategy, direction and the future capital raising plan, including the size and the nature of next generation fund. Number 3. Third meeting of the ITUT Focus Group AI Native for Telecommunication Network FGAINN was held in New Delhi. Next, the event is organized by the Telecommunication Engineering Center, the technical arm of the Department of Telecommunication, in collaboration with the International Telecommunication Union. Number 4, Morarji Desai, the National Institute of Yoga under the Ministry of Ayush, Government of India has hosted the Yoga Bandhan as a highlight of the International Yoga Day celebrated on the 21st June and 2025. Number 5, National Conference of Estimate Committees of Parliament and State UT Legislative Body was held at the Maharashtra Vidhan Bhavan in Mumbai on 23rd and the 24th June, and commemorating the 75th anniversary of the Lok Sabha's Estimate Committee. Next, question number 6. Union Minister Hardeep Singh Puri has attended the 40th anniversary memorial service of the Air India Flight 182 Conisco bombing at the Akshita Memorial in Cork, Ireland, joined by the representative from India, Ireland and Canada. Number 7. 51st G7 Summit, the 57th annual meeting of the G7 was held from the 16th to 17th June 2025 in Kananaskis, Alberta City in Canada. Number 8. Union Jal Shakti Minister C.R. Patel has chaired the 15th meeting of the Empowered Task Force on the Ganga Conservation, where he reviewed the process made by the National Mission for Clean Ganga and appreciate the accelerated pace and infrastructure implementation. Question number 9. 25th Central Zonal Council meeting was held in Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh, and it was chaired by Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Council discussed the 19 national and the regional issues, and the Central Zonal Council comprised of the Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Uttarakhand. Next, question number 10. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has chaired the 48th edition of the Pragati, the central ICT-enabled platform for cooperative governance, where he reviewed the critical infrastructure project in the mines, railways and the water resources sector, emphasizing the timely execution and better inter-agency coordination. Next, question number 11. India and South Africa have signed 2 agreements on the submarine cooperation during the 9th Joint Defence Committee meeting was held in Johannesburg City in South Africa, marking a significant step in the bilateral defence ties. Next, question number 12. 9th edition of the India Mobile Congress will be held in Yashobhumi Convention Center in New Delhi from 8th to 11th October 2025. And the Union Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia has unveiled the Innovate to Transform as the theme of the India Mobile Congress 2025. So now the next segment is banking and the economic current affairs. Number 1, Skyrill Rating Agency has projected the India's GDP growth at the 6.5% for the financial year of 2026. Number 2, the bank has inaugurated its first digital branch in the Kolkata zone by Bank of Baroda, and it is blending the digital tools with the personalized customer service enhance the banking experience. Number 3, the bank has waived the average monthly balance requirement for all the types of saving bank account by Canara Bank. Number 4, India's GST collection in May month of 2025 is 2.01 lakh crore. Number 5, Reserve Bank of India RBI has imposed 54.78 crore penalties on the 353 entities for regulatory violence for the financial year of 2024-25. Number 6, HDB Financial Service, the NBFC arm of the HDFC Bank, has received the SEBI's approval for a 12,500 crore IPO, marking its largest non-banking finance company's IPO and the fifth largest overall in India. Question number 7. Competition Commission of India (CCI) has approved the currency investment BV to acquire up to 9.99% stake in the IDFC First Bank Limited. Number 8. Organization for Economic and Cooperation Development has lowered the India's financial year of 2025-26 GDP growth projection to 6.3%. Number 9. 5 major public sector banks including SBI, Punjab National Bank, Bank of Baroda are collaborating with the PSB Alliance Private Limited to create a common collection frame focused recovering the retail and the MSMEs loan below 5 crore. Number 10. Central Bank of India has secured a 91% stake in the Future Generali India 451 crore and a 25.18% stake in the Future Generali Life Insurance for 57 crore. Number 11. Reserve Bank of India has rejected the Universal Bank License application filed by Annapurna Finance Limited. Number 12. The fintech company has received a approval for the RBI operate as a cross-border payment aggregator in the country by Wise Fintech company. Number 13. The bank has launched the online tool called the Locate IOB to help the customer easily find the nearest branches, ATMs and the offices, and this tool has been launched by the Indian Overseas Bank. Next, question number 14. The company has launched the Business Loan 24/7, a fully digital loan solution aimed at meeting the credit needs of the MSMEs through the straight-through processing STP model, eliminating the branch visit and the physical paperwork. Launched by the Poonawalla Fincorp Limited (PFL). 15. SEBI, Security and Exchange Board of India, has mandated the use of the verified valid UPI handle for all the registered intermediaries like brokers, mutual fund and the investment advisor effective from the 1st October 2025 to curb the payment fraud and impersonation. Question number 60. RBI has allowed the state government securities to trade the strip format, separate trade register interest and the principal of the security, enabling the traders to separate and the trade principal and the interest components of the bonds individually. Next, question number 17. Scapia and the Federal Bank has launched the dual network RuPay credit card with the zero forex markup and the UPI integration. Number 18. Tata Assets Management has launched a new mobile app providing a unified view investor financial portfolios, integrating the mutual fund, equities and the bank holding in one dashboard under the one app, one view, infinite opportunities. 17. Asian Development Bank has approved the $109.97 million, approx 927 Indian rupee result-based loan to the support Gujarat goal to becoming the global industrial hub by strengthening its workforce. Number 20. First Abu Dhabi Bank, UAE's largest bank, has implemented the integrated designed Arena eMarch AI lending platform, marking a major step on its shift to the manual to the automated credit operation. 21. Reserve Bank of India has relocated its Andhra Pradesh regional office from Hyderabad to Vijayawada. 22. ICRA rating agency has forecast the India's GDP growth forecast to dip slightly to the 6.2% in 2025-26. 23 Euro Capital has launched the 100% equity acquisition in the Perfectus Capital for the 1,400 crore in all-in cash. 24 Department of the Financial Service and the RBI have co-chaired the high-level meeting in New Delhi to discuss the scaling up the unified lending interface, a digital public infrastructure aimed at streamlining and democratizing the credit access across India. 25 joined the Open Network for the Digital Commerce as a buyer network participate by Bajaj Market, a digital marketplace under the Bajaj Finserv Limited. Now the next segment is Memorandum of Understanding and Agreements. Number 1, IIT Kharagpur and the Singapore Institute of Microelectronics under the A-STAR have signed an MOU during the Semicon Southeast Asia 2025 to establish a framework for joint research and human capital development in cutting-edge semiconductor fields, including the post-COMS technologies, AI hardware, accelerator, quantum device, photonics, and the thermal management. Number 2, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports in collaboration with the Department of Pharmaceuticals in launching a 15-day John Aushadhi Kendra experimental learning program starting from 1st June to engage youth in public health outreach. Number 3, India's Biogas Association has signed MOU with the Indian Oil Corporation Limited IOCL to jointly develop the bioenergy and the biohydrogen sector in India. And the collaboration aims to leverage the synergies between IBA and the IOCL to expand the strengthen the bioenergy industry in India. Number 4, Garden Reach Shipbuilders and the Engineering Limited and the Norway's Kongsberg Oslo have signed an MOU which will pave way for India to build first ever polar research vessel PRV indigenously. Number 5, Andhra Pradesh government has signed 5-year MOU with the ISRO Satish Dhawan Space Center to enhance its real-time governance system RTGS by integrating the satellite imagery and the scientific data for the citizen-centric services. Number 6, IIT Delhi and AIMS have signed MOU to establish Center of Excellency for the developing the AI-based solution in the healthcare supported by the 330 crore giant under the Ministry of Education Make in India Make AI Work for India. Number 7, Digital India Vasani Division and the Center for the Railway Information System have signed an MOU to integrate the AI artificial intelligence driven multilingual technologies such as ASR, OCR, TTS and the translation into the major railway platform like NTES and the Rail Madad, enabling access 22 languages. Number 8, Commission for the Air Quality Management have signed an MOU with the ICIR, Central Road Research Institution and the School of the Planning and the Architect, New Delhi to tackle the dust pollution through the urban road redevelopment. Number 9, Bangalore-based insurance tech startup, the Kobri has collaborated with the Namam Yatri to provide the affordable and accessible health insurance to auto and the cab drivers and their families across India. Next, question number 10. The RedGain Travel Technologies has partnered with the Razorpay to revolutionize the hotel payments in India by integrating the Razorpay's secure and flexible payment gateway into the RedGain hotel booking engine, providing guests with a seamless and intelligent digital payment experiences. Next, question number 11. The Singareni Colliery Company Limited (SCCL) has signed MoU with the Institute of Minerals and Materials Technology, Bhubaneswar, to explore and produce the critical minerals found in Sinagiri mines using the advanced and eco-friendly technologies. 12. Directorate General of Training under the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship in partnership with the SAIL India EduNet Foundation launched a structured green energy and electric vehicle training program across the selected NSTIs and the ITIs in Delhi, NCR, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. Next, question number 13. Maruti Suzuki India Limited has signed an MoU with the Equitas Small Finance Bank to establish a strategic vehicle financing partnership aimed at providing the retail financing solution for the new cars, used car and commercial vehicles. 14. The cities will soon get the air connectivity under the Center Udan Ude Desh Ki Aam Nagarik scheme following the state cabinet approved for an MoU to the Airport Authority of India. The 6 more cities in Bihar, Madhubani, Birpur, Supalu and Munger, Balmiki Nagar and Muzaffarnagar and the Sarasa. Next, question number 15. Central Censusing and Monitoring Committee has approved the construction of 2,34,844 houses under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, the Urban 2.0, and the meeting was chaired by Srinivas Karthikulla, Secretary, Ministry of the Housing and the Urban Affairs. 16. India and the Cyprus country have signed an MoU to enable the introduction of the UPI service in Cyprus developed by National Payment Corporation of India, and the MoU aims to facilitate the real-time international digital payment via NPCI's UPI platform, making the transaction easier for the tourist, businessmen and Indians. Number 17. Digital India Vasani Division and the Government of Mizoram have signed an MoU to promote the multilingual governance and the empower Mizo community through the native language technology. Number 18. Punjab government have signed MoU with the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Institute of Medical Science, Mohali and Vidyasagar Institute of the Mental Health, Amritsar to establish a data intelligence and technical support unit aimed at combating the drug menace. Next segment is state and the national current affairs. Number 1. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh has approved the grant of Mini Ratna Category 1 status to Monetization India Limited, Armored Vehicle Nigam Limited and the India Optel Limited IOL. Number 2. AIMS Bhopal has launched the mobile app Code Emergency, a life-saving tool aligned with the One State, One Health, One Emergency policy inaugurated in 2024 by Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Dr. Mohan Yadav. Number 3. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has dedicated Unit 1 660 megawatt of the Ghatampur thermal power project to the nation, marking a significant milestone in the India's energy infrastructure is located in Kanpur Nagar, Uttar Pradesh. Question number 4. Union government has declared the Goa as a full state literacy under the ULAS India Literacy Program. Number 5. The state has raised the legal age of purchasing the tobacco product from 18 to 21 and increased the penalties for violation with the fines growing up 200 to 1000 by Karnataka government. Number 6. CSIR Indian Institute of Petroleum Dehradun has celebrated the Rashtriya Bauddhik Sampradaya Mahotsav 2025 under the Azadi Amrit Mahotsav initiative to promote the intellectual property awareness in India. Number 7, Amit Shah has inaugurated the newly constructed Central Forensic Science Laboratory building in Kolkata, West Bengal. Number 8, Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has inaugurated the new headquarters building of the Directorate of the Revenue Intelligence in New Delhi, forecasting the government's commitment to strengthening economic security infrastructure. Number 9, Indian Railway will introduce the mandatory e-Aadhaar authentication for the Tatkal ticket booking later this month to curb the misuse, ticket scaling and the improve access in genuine passenger. Number 10, launch the iSight, a new app that will enable the employees to report a real-time market trends and the competitor strategy across India by Hindustan Unilever. Number 11, the Government of India will conduct the population census 2027 in the two phases, which will be include the caste immersion for the first time. Phase 1 will be held on the 1st October 2026 in the hilly and the snowbound region like Jammu Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand and Ladakh, while the second phase will be start from the 1st March 2027 in the rest of the country. Next, question number 12. Two new Ramsar site in India is Kichan in Faludi and the Menar in Udaipur, both located in Rajasthan. Total number of Ramsar sites in India now 91. Number 13, on World Environmental Day, 5th June, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has planted a Sindhu sapling at his residence, emphasizing his commitment to the environmental conservation. Number 14, Union Minister L. Murugan has inaugurated the Nation e-Vidhan application in the Puducherry Legislative Assembly, aiming to digitize the legislative proceedings. Number 15, Union Home Minister has launched the Bharatiya Bhasha Anubhag in New Delhi, emphasizing its role as the milestone to free administration from the domination foreign languages. 16, according to the Fundamental Literacy Numeracy Assessment Test and data, Tamil Nadu, Tripura, Delhi rank among the top performers in the adult literacy certification, while Uttarakhand, Gujarat and Himachal Pradesh lag behind. Number 17, All India Institute of Ayurveda is hosting the 3-day Iyengar Yoga workshop titled the Yoga Samavesh from 9th to 11th June as a part of the International Day of Yoga celebration season held Delhi. Next, number 18, Tamil Nadu has established a 7-hectare sanctuary of Dhanushkodi to protect the migratory bird habitat and enhance the biodiversity as a part of the Gulf of Mannar Biosphere Reserve. Number 19, National Highway Authority of India has released the first ever assessed monetization strategy for the road sector, offering the structure framework to raise the capital through the toll operated transfer, infrastructure investment trust and the securitization models. Next, question number 20. Department of Posts has launched Gyan Post, a dedicated postal service aimed at delivering the educational, cultural, social and religious book at the affordable rate, supporting the objective of the new education policy. 21, Cabinet Committee of the Economic Affairs chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi has approved two key multi-tracking railway projects worth 6,405 crore under the Ministry of Railway to boost the rail infrastructure. 22, Government of India has constituted a multidisciplinary high-level committee chaired by Union Home Minister to investigate the cause of the Air India flight AI-171 crash that claimed 241 lives. 23, the state has achieved the highest wind power capacity, the additional India during financial year of 2024-25 with the 1331.48 megawatt added, followed by Tamil Nadu is 1136.37 megawatt and Gujarat 954.76 megawatt by Karnataka. Next, question number 24, received the official approval for its the first ever artificial rain cloud seeding a pilot project aimed at combating the several air pollution and managing weather conditions in the national capital by Delhi. 25 President Draupadi Murmu has inaugurated the opening of the Rashtrapati Tapoban and the Rashtrapati Niketan in Dehradun on the public occasion of the 20th June. And next 26, Bhupendra Yadav has launched the Gharial Species Conservation Program by releasing 7 1-year-old Gharial hatchling into the Gerua River at the Kataringhat Wildlife Sanctuary, Uttar Pradesh. Next, 27, Niti Aayog has released the third edition of the quarterly Insights series Future Front titled India Data Imperatives, the Pivot towards the quality, emphasizing the need to improve the data quality for the better digital governance and public trust. 28. The state has become the third in Indian state to achieve the full literacy, surpassing the 95 benchmark set by the Ministry of Education. Following Mizoram and Goa, the state is now a literacy rate of 95.6% is Tripura. Next segment is government scheme. Number 1, Ayush Ministry Pratap Rao Yadav has launched the Ayush Suraksha portal to address the issues related to misleading advertisement and adverse drug reactions, and the portal aims to strengthening the consumer to protect and regulatory oversight the field of traditional medicine. Number 2, the state has launched the Ankur Atol Network for Knowledge, Urbanization and Reform, a strategic initiative to drive the smart, efficient and the citizen-centric urban growth across the state of Odisha. Number 3, the state has launched the Karmayogi Sastha Suraksha Yojana to provide the cashless medical treatment up to 10 lakh per family for the All India Service Officers, state government employees and the pensioners under the PMJG card category by Gujarat. Number 4, Department of Land Resources has launched 2 phases of capacity building under the Naksha program across the 5 centers of excellency to enhance the urban land survey capabilities using the geopartial partial technologies. Next, question number 5. Uttar Pradesh government has approved the 20% reservation for the Agniveers in the recruitment for the various posts in the state police force, provincial armed constabulary by the support those completing their short-term military service under the Agnipath scheme. Number 6, Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan has planted a sapling and launched the Ek Ped Maa Ke Naam 2.0 campaign in New Delhi along with the special module and the website to monitor the eco clubs under the Mission Life. Next, question number 7. Government of India has launched the Ayush Nivesh Sarati portal during the Ayush stakeholders meet in New Delhi, jointly unveiled by the Union Minister Piyush Goyal and the Pratap Rao Yadav to attract the domestic and the global investor in the traditional medicine wellness, and it has developed by the Ministry of Ayush in collaboration with the Invest India. Next, question number 8. The state has launched the eco-friendly initiative to distribute the steel water bottle to the school student as a step towards the reducing the single-use plastic in the state of Himachal Pradesh. Number 9, Union Minister Kiran Rijiju has launched the Umeed Central Portal in New Delhi, aims at transforming the management of work properties in India, introducing the digital transparency, real-time monitoring. Number 10, the state government will disburse the 8,745 crore under the Taliki Bandhanam scheme, providing 15,000 annually to the mother school-going children, benefiting the 67 lakh students by Andhra Pradesh. Number 11, Punjab government has launched the Fast Track Punjab portal to streamline industrial approvals and reduce the bureaucratic delays ensuring the investor get time-bound clearances with the guaranteed approval time of 45 days. If missed, deemed approval is automatically granted. Now the next segment is International World Affairs. Number 1, Asian Development Bank has unveiled 10 billion US dollar 5-year plan to boost the India's urban infrastructure and sustainable development. Question number 2, Mount Etna, Europe's most active volcano, has erupted in Italy. Number 3, Gujarat Cooperative Milk Marketing Federation, Amul, marketers to product under the brand name, has partnered with the Spanish dairy cooperative COVAP to launch its milk product in Spain, marking its entry into the European market. 4. US President Donald Trump has signed a proclamation banning the traveling from 12 countries, citing the national security and public safety concerns. These countries are Afghanistan, Myanmar, Chad, Republic of Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen. Next, question number 5. India and Kyrgyzstan has signed the exchange of the instrument rectification for the bilateral investment treaty in New Delhi in presence of the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman and Kyrgyz Foreign Minister Zenbek Kulubek Maldanovich. Next, question number 6. United Nations General Assembly has elected the non-permanent members of the United Nations Security Council for the 2 years starting from 1st January 2026 and ending 31st December 2027 are Latvia, Bahrain, Colombia, Liberia, and Democratic Republic of Congo. Number 7. For the first time since 1971, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman's image has been removed for the Bangladesh banknotes. The new design with the showcasing Hindu and the Buddhist temples, national artwork, and the cultural landmarks, reflecting a shift from the political iconography to the heritage-focused imaginary. Next, question number 8. The country has launched the Operation Rising Lion on the 13th June 2025, targeting over the 10 Iranian nuclear and the military sites by Israel. Number 9. UK Foreign Intelligence Agency MI6 will be led by a woman for the first time in 160 years history. And Vasile Matrovali will be joined the Secret Intelligence Service in 1990, will become the 18th chief of the organization, taking over the Richard Moore later this year. Number 10. India will launch the Operation Sindhu to evacuate the Indian national, including student pilgrims, and strengthen Iran amid escalating the Iran-Israel conflict. 11. Operation Midnight Hammer by US has launched by a massive airstrike on the Iran nuclear site, largest Middle East campaign since 2003. Number 12. India has flagged off its first consignment of 1 metric ton of the rose-scented lychee from the Pathankot, Punjab to Doha, Qatar, with an additional 4.5 metric ton exported to the Dubai, UAE, marking a twin export milestone that enforcing the India's position in the global fresh fruit markets. Next, question number 13. Indian Railway has dispatched 2 modern locomotives to Mozambique country, manufactured the Benares Locomotive Works Varanasi as a part of the 37.7 million contract for the 10 locomotives secured by Reeds. Number 14. North Atlantic Treaty Organization NATO leaders have officially agreed to raise the annual defense spending to 5% of GDP by 2035, a significant increase from the previous 2% target. Now the next segment is Military exercises, defense related current affairs. Number 1. India and Mongolia has conducted the 17th edition of the joint military exercise Nomadic Elephant in Ulaanbaatar city in Mongolia from 31st May to 12th June. It focuses the enhancing the interoperability and cooperation in counter-terrorism operation in semi-urban and the mountainous terrain under the UN mandate. Number 2, Indian Army is conducting large-scale field trials next generation defense technologies at a multiple strategic locations including Pokhran, Babina, Josimat, Agra, Gopalpur under the stimulated near combat condition to the test real world effectiveness through the integrated electronic warfare EW stimulations. Next question number 3. French aerospace giant Dassault Aviation and India's Tata Advanced Systems Limited have signed four agreements to jointly manufacture the Rafale fighter aircraft. The fuselage India, marking the first time in this critical component, will be produced outside France. Next question number 4. DRDO Vehicle Research and the Development Establishment in Ahmednagar, Maharashtra has transferred the technologies of the 9 defense systems to the 10 Indian industries. The ecosystem including the chemical, biological, radiological, nuclear, race vehicle, mounted gun system, anti-terrorist vehicle and the Vajra riot control vehicle among others. Next, number 5. Indian Army contingent including the personnel from the Konam regiment and the 3 Oman, 1 officer, 2 soldier has arrived Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia to take part of the 22nd edition of the multinational military exercise Khan Quest scheduled from 14th to 28th June 2025. Number 6. 8th edition of the India-France Joint Military Exercise Shakti from the 18th June to 1st July 2025 will be held in the La Caberie city in France, and the exercise aimed to strengthening the strategic defense partnership between the India and France, improve the interoperability between the two armies and enhance their ability to conduct the joint operation in the sub-conventional scenarios. Next, question number 7. First ever joint military exercise Tiger Claws was between the Indian Air Force Special Force Garud and the United States Air Force Special Forces held across the North India, concluding at the Garud Regimental Training Center. Objective including the expanding the partnership, mutual exchange of the best special operation and joint training between two air forces of the country to develop the interoperability. Next, Achal, the fifth fast patrol vessel, a series and the 8 being constructed by the Goa Shipbuilders Limited of the Indian Coast Guard, ceremoniously launched in Goa by Kavita Harbola. Number 9. INS Arnala, the first anti-submarine warfare shallow water craft, was commissioned into the Indian Navy Eastern Naval Command at the Naval Dockyards, Visakhapatnam, in presence of the General Anil Chauhan. Objectives to the vessel strengthening the naval readiness and the counter underwater threat in the shallow water. The event marks a formal integration of the first 16 ASW WSC class ship into the Indian Navy, and the designed by GRSC, the Garden Reach Shipbuilders Engineering, Kolkata, under the public-private partnership with the L&T Shipbuilders. And the Arnala is a testament of the success of the Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative in defense manufacturing. Number 10. Hindustan Aeronautic Limited has secured 511 crore deal with the manufacturing the ISRO's small satellite launch vehicle SSLV after emerging as the top bidder in the competitive process led by Ainspace. Next, question number 11. Indian Navy will be commissioned the Stealth multi-role frigate Tamal the 1st July 2025 in Kaliningrad in Russia. Number 12. Indian Coast Guard has inducted the Adama, a fast patrol vessel of the 8 being built at the Goa Shipbuilders Limited into the 26 June 2025 in Goa. Now the next segment, books and authors. Number 1, Different Kind of Powers Memory has been authored by Jacinda Ardern, the former Prime Minister of New Zealand. Number 2, Janta Ki Kahani, Meri Atmakatha book has been authored by Haryana government, Vandattu Dattatreya, released by VP Jagdeep Dhankad. Number 3, The Emergency Diaries, Years That Forged a Leader, released by Omid Shah. Number 4, The One Cricket My Life and More book has been authored by cricketer Shikhar Dhawan. It is an autobiography of Shikhar Dhawan. Now the next segment is Science and Technology. Number 1, Kurutrim, the AI unicorn backed by the Ola Group, has launched an advanced agentic AI assistant named the Kruti with the voice multilingual and the task execution capabilities. Number 2, Google has established the first Asia Pacific Safety Engineering Center in Hyderabad, Telangana. Now the next segment is ranking and the reports. Number 1, rank of India in the Global Gender Gap Index 2025 is 131st out of 148 countries. The rank of India in 2024 was 127th, and the first rank is Iceland for the 15th consecutive time, and the second rank is Finland, and the last rank, 148th rank, is Pakistan. And this report has been published by World Economic Forum WEF report. Number 2, the rank of India World Economic Forum WEF Energy Transition Index 2025 is 71st rank out of the 118 countries. And the first rank in the WEF Energy Transition Index is Sweden. Next, question number 3. Number of Indian universities in the top 100 universities of the Time Higher Education Impact Ranking 2025 is 4. Amrita Vishwas Vidyapeeth in Tamil Nadu, Lovely Professional University in Punjab, JSS Academy of Higher Education in Karnataka, and Solini University in Himachal Pradesh. And the first rank in the world is Western Sydney University of Australia. Number 4, the rank of India 2025 Global SDGs Sustainable Development Goal Index is 99 out of the 167 countries, and the first rank is Finland with 87.02% and 167 is South Sudan. Next, question number 5. Emerged as the highest scoring protected area in the India Management Effectiveness Evolution 2020 to 2025 with a top score of 92.97 is Evakulam National Park in Kerala, and sharing the top spot with the Dochigam National Park in Jammu and Kashmir. Now the next segment is obligatories current affairs. Number 1, Balmik Thapar has passed away recently, was the veteran tiger conservationist and author. Number 2, Etienne Emile Beaulieu, he was the French scientist, inventor and of the abortion pill RU486. Number 3, Daji Mansikar was the eminent Marathi scholar and author. Number 4, Edgar Lungu was the former president of Zambia. And last, number 5, Bijoy Rupani has passed away recently, and he was the former Gujarat chief minister from 2016 to 2021. So these are the current affairs of June month of 2025. So I hope you like this video. If you like this video, then please like the video, and also share this video. And if you are new to this channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the daily notification. And also join my Telegram group. The link is in the video description box, also in the pinned comment. In the Telegram channel, you can get all the PDF file and the study material in the Telegram channel. So make sure you follow the Telegram channel and also check the playlist where you get all kind of current affairs of 2024 and 2025 topic wise in this channel, and also the general knowledge question topic wise in this channel. And also check the video description box where you get the links of the books, and this book will be very helpful for your SSC GK preparation. So I recommend you to buy this book for your GK preparation. So thanks for watching my video. Bye.